was, this age-old Anglo-French rivalry and hostilities, and for a long time. So did that play a part also in sort of shaping Lutyens' design? Did it influence him in any way in how he designed New Delhi? Was there some sort of French complex?
Absolutely, indeed. But just one thing I think which got left out, which was about the bungalows, because we were talking about Lutyens. So what we call LBZ, Lutyens Bungalow Zone, should really be LBW, because it's leg before wicked. It's completely wrong. If I was to ask you, how many of the bungalows in the Lutyens Bungalow Zone are made by Lutyens, what would your answer be from whatever little you know? There were, let's say, 5,000 bungalows. So how many would it?
My conservative estimate will be around 30, 40.
No, it's called Lutyens Bungalow Zone. So,
there should be more than that.
There should have been a few thousand,
But now that you asked me, I'm teetering towards, a fewer number, but there should be. I mean, logically.
Okay, no, but the answer is zero.
Well,
so
now
that is quite shocking, you see. So what he has built are 3 bungalows inside the president's bodyguards estate, which is for the Surgeon General, the private secretary, and so on. He's built the palaces of Baroda and Hyderabad, which are on the hexagon, and he's built the governor's house. That's it. But there is an architect called Robert Tor Russell, who you've never heard of, have you?
No, not at all.
So Robert Tor Russell built Connaught Place, Eastern Court, Western Court, Safdarjung Enclave, and the National Stadium, which was then called Irving Stadium. They're all iconic and amazing buildings. And on top of that, he built 4,000 bungalows.
Imagine.
But nobody's heard of him. And then we have a whole lot of fabulous architects, who work within the office and outside the office of Lutyens. There's W.H. Nichols, there's C.G. and F.B. Blomfield, there's Walter Sykes George, there's Arthur Gordon, there is Shoesmith, Henry Maid. Nobody's heard of them. Exactly. So one of the problems in India, and I think that problem is with us, because we can't blame anybody else for it, that we are so ignorant of our history. We know nothing about it. So in the year 1969, which was the centenary year of Lutyens, and his popularity was at its lowest at that point in England. They couldn't raise enough funds at RIBA to organize an exhibition of his work. So, but then somehow, because his work is here, the British Council managed to bring an exhibition to us. I was in college at that point, and I remember going to see it. And then we were called to tea at the British High Commission. As kids, it was an event to be called to the British High Commissioners, because we were colonized people. Our psyche continued to be colonized then, even today it is. And over there, the MCD and all these people who were, sort of bending and stretching before the Brits, they announced, to become that we've done this fantastic exhibition. We are going to name this area Lutyens Bungalow Zone. But none of them knew that he had built no bungalow over there. So that kind of exhibition, ignorance is unacceptable. And even Baker built 7 bungalows, and the north and south blocks. And Lutyens, making fun of his boss and senior, he called them bungalows. Like he bungled them, So that was his sense of humor for other people, but for himself, he had none.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.